these quick. So we're back with another video, and today I got something new. I haven't showed you guys this yet, but those of you who have been following along, I have been working on this mini bike right here, and I've been working on the 125cc, but I got myself a 250cc. This is a Chinese knockoff bike. It's a Zongshen. That's what it's registered as. I went through this whole thing with registration and all that stuff. So anyways, I had to get an affidavit and get my lawyer to fill it out and take it to the MTO, and nobody registered it before, so then I was the first owner and went through all these loops to get it regardless. Anyways, so took it out to some trails, was riding it for a bit. I ended up sending it straight into a tree, going like 40-ish through these trails, and then sent it into a tree, flew off, smashed my leg on another tree. This bike, I got to take it down because I shattered the fender, and I'm gonna fix that today. And I also bent my gear shifter, so I got to fix that stuff today. I don't know if I'm gonna film that, but I'm just gonna give an update video of what this is. Anyways, in my shop here I got this, which is awesome. So all my editing stuff is all here, and I decided to bring this here because I know for sure I wasn't gonna bring a car in here for quite some time. So I'm working on this engine at the moment, working on this engine, working on this mini bike, working on that 125, working on the 250. So I'm just like, I'm all over the place. So I thought I'd bring my editing stuff here and just edit while I'm at the shop. Anyways, I'm gonna take this down off the truck, and then I'm going to bring it in here, bring in the fender and all that stuff because it's all shattered, and then we're gonna get going at that. Alright, so here it is in all its glory. Like I said, I went through some crazy legal stuff just to get this thing. I got this thing plated for off-road. This thing just has like a couple things. Like I got a new battery for it because the other battery kept dying when it was trying to start. It was just dropping voltage every time I tried to crank it. And so anyways, so this bike, like I said, I sent this thing into a tree. You can see the tree's still on it. Yeah, my leg's all kinds of bruised up and stuff, but it broke a seal here. So that seal's busted. Probably leaked out some fluid. I gotta see if I can get that back together. Broke the fender, bent the gear shifter, so that's all messed up, but I should just be able to bend that back with some channel locks. This chain is a little loose for me, so I'm going to adjust that as well. What else happened to this thing? The handlebars came loose a little bit, so I'm gonna snug those up and make sure that that's nice and tight. Also, the snorkel on this fuel cap, I broke that off as well. I don't know how that thing snapped off, but it did. So that thing's here. I'm probably gonna try to JB weld something, or I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I have it here. I'm going to take it off. And then as well, I rewired this thing, so the starter itself, it used to have a safety clutch mechanism, so every time you pull, it used to go in there, so every time you pull the clutch, the safety thing makes contact and then you can press the start, right? But some reason it shorts out somewhere. I'm not going to look at it right now. I ended up just wiring something up temporarily so that I don't have to take the whole seat off and everything. But for right now, basically you just flip the safety right there, so I put a toggle switch on there, flip that thing and then press the start. Sometimes it shorts out and makes a connection just with the safety, so you can start it with that. So like I said, at some point I'm gonna get in there and figure out where the short actually is and then fix that once and for all. But for now, it works, it functions, it starts every time, so I'm happy with it. So I'm just gonna kind of get into this and then fix some stuff. These are the fenders, or this is the fender here, and so this thing's all broken and shattered this thing off here. I have to do something to fix that. It's kind of brittle plastic, so we're gonna see what we're gonna do with that. Maybe melt something together and do some JB Weld, or I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'll try to fix that today. Okay, so what I got here is actually working pretty well. I got my soldering gun. What I've been doing is, this section's together, you can see that it's holding up anyways. I've just been kind of melting this section that's broken and just kind of pulling it into itself. And I figured that if I can get this kind of solid this way on both sides, then I can just kind of JB Weld over top of it, and then this should be able to hold itself up. But this seems to be pretty solid. So my whole garage smells like burnt plastic, but it's actually working out a heck of a lot better than I thought it was gonna. So this is one solid piece now. Like, all I did was melt it together, and there's no need for JB Weld. This has basically created new plastic for the thing. I'm really happy with that, even though it doesn't look good. Honest to God, I couldn't care less what it looks like. As a matter of fact, if you guys have seen any of my car videos, those who have been subscribed for a while or are seeing my recent posts, like, I hate plastic. I actually hate plastic so much, and normally I take the stuff right off when it comes to cars. The more the better, right? The bike looks stupid without the things. That's why I'm doing this. And so I have the front to do. Front of this banana piece came off, so I'm also gonna put that back on. All right, so here it is. Like I said, doesn't look great, but it's like strong as new. Anyways, I'm not too worried about it. It's whatever. I'm gonna slap this thing back on and then call it a day with this Fender, because I'm sick of it. Slightly frustrating, but that's okay. This thing is a lot more brittle than I thought, so I just kind of moved it a little bit and the things kind of came apart. So I'm gonna use a drill and some zip ties, and I'm gonna drift stitch this thing up and make sure that it's staying on together. Okay, so this was stupid, but anyways, I bent this thing and then it cracked because it's just stainless and it's not great. So then I just decided to, because it broke, to be straight, I just decided to weld it back. And now I have to pull it out a little bit because it's not centered where it should be. I'll just pull it out this way a bit, and then that should be good. Yeah, that's good. Anyways, that's that. So that's pretty dumb, but it is what it is. The last thing I'm gonna do is try to order a new one. Actually, I'm gonna check on Amazon real quick before I do this, because I don't want to waste my time. This one doesn't fit the threads on that, so, or else I would just use that one. I'm gonna take a look real quick, and then I'm just gonna zip tie this thing to this, and then that's it for the night. This, I just zip tied this to this thing, so it will start up this time, so that's good. I'm just gonna leave that there for now. Like I said, I'm gonna rewire that later. Got this drift stitching in here, which, to be honest, I should have done that to begin with. This actually might flap up and whatever. If that flaps up when I'm riding, I'm just gonna rip it off. Whatever, it's good for now. I kind of wasted my time with melting that thing, but it is what it is. That being said, this is the end of the video. If you like that video, definitely hit that subscribe button. There's a lot more that's coming with all three of these bikes, and some other stuff with my car stuff, with the engine and all that. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Let me know that you did enjoy this video. If you did, if you didn't, whatever, I don't even care. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of all this, and don't forget to hit us up on our Discord and our WhatsApp server. The link is in the description, and we'll see you in the next one. See you later.